So we are starting the 20 questions rapid fire. So let's read the question. You are going to tow a trailer that's wider than your car. What must you fit to your car before you start towing it? So always if length and width of a trailer is longer and wider than your car, then you must use your external rear view mirrors. The external towing mirrors, they are larger in size, and they can show the wider view of the traffic behind. And if your trailer starts swerving in any direction, then they can also help in showing its direction also. So this is the answer. Where would you see this sign? So this is generally at the back of the school bus or a school coach. So this symbolizes that in this bus, school children are sitting and their staff is sitting. It is not shown in any kind of window of a car or something, or people can use this sign while dropping their child to the school. So this is not allowed. This is only allowed for the school bus carrying school children. What should you do before you tow a trailer for the first time? So you mm, just first so you are first time towing a trailer with your car. So as you don't have any experience, so you should take a proper professional training regarding towing a trailer, because with a trailer, turning the car with around the bends, reversing, parking, all need some kind of training from expert or some expert trainer. So that is better if you take a professional training or guidance. Where is your vehicle most likely to be affected by the side winds? On a on a narrow country lane, on an open stretch of road, on a busy stretch of road, on a long and straight road. So answer should be open stretch of road. When there is very less vehicle and open stretch of road kind of thing is there, where there is no side obstructions. So the winds can easily, without any obstruction, can disturb your car movement, your vehicle movement. This symbol is used for trams. They worked on electricity, and this is the symbol is of a mandatory order. This is circular blue in color. So this is a mandatory order that you have to follow. Like this is only order for trams. So this is a tour. This is a route, not a parking, because parking should be symbolizes by P. This is a route for trams only. This is a warning signal and it is steeping downwards. So this symbol is symbolizing for steep hill downwards. It is 10% steep, so this is downward steep. You are about to overtake a slow moving motorcycle. Which sign would make you special take care? See, motorcycle is slow moving, and if you are overtaking it and there is a lot of wind going on, then it can swerve by any side of your vehicle. So, or either can it can stop also. So you have to take care near the winds, near the bends and junctions also, but there are no option in here related to bends and junction. Second option is no left junction. Third option is one way ahead. Last option is no stopping. So they are not relevant with this question. So large speedy winds is this sign is of warning. So this is correct. What should you do when you are approaching the traffic lights that have been green for some time? Okay, so after green, it should be steady amber. So you have to stop at steady amber. So if it is green for some time, then obviously the next sequence will be it is followed by the steady amber. You have to have stop. So be ready to stop. Okay, don't brake hard and don't maintain your speed, because green is already for some time, so it is going to change by anyhow. So be ready to stop. What should you do if a driver pulls out from of a side road in front of you, causing you to brake hard? Should you do if a driver pulls you side? Okay, don't get annoyed. Okay, don't lose your patience. So don't show your annoyance by any way, like flashing your light or sounding your horn. Ignore it and stay calm. Don't overtake, just stay calm on the road. Okay. What can you do to reduce the environmental damage caused by your vehicle? Avoid using the cruise control. No, you have to use sometimes if there is a long journey and you want to check some road maps or something. Use air conditioning whenever you drive. It is not recommended as usually. Use the gears to slow the vehicle. See, this is dynamic. You cannot uh, constrain this. Avoid making a lot of short journeys. Obviously, you can walk or use cycle or use some other ways which can help the environment damage. So, avoid making short journeys by your vehicle. What should you do when you see this sign at the crossroad? This sign is for the traffic lights out of order. So you have to take care, like either some policeman will be there or you have to anticipate what is going to be further. So you have to drive very cautiously. Okay. So maintain the same speed, carry on with great care, find another route, telephone the police. You don't need to telephone the police unnecessarily. Okay, you have to be very careful and cautious while driving on these types of roads. What is the shape of stop sign? First is the order which is causing some which is saying you for some restriction or some hazard is going to come, so it is warning, not warning, it is a order only but with restriction. Second is warning, third is instruction, this is a stopping sign. You plan your route before starting a journey. Why should you also plan a alternative route? Obviously, alternate a plan B should always be there, because if something happens, some restrictions, some road stopping, some road works, or some other happened in your main route, then you should have a plan B while driving for a journey, especially for a long journey. So, because your original route may be blocked, yes, might be. Your maps may have different scales. I don't think so. You may have, you may find you have to pay for a congestion charge. You may get held up by a tractor. Uh, so your route may be blocked. Yeah. You are traveling on a motorway in England. When must you stop your vehicle? When signaled to stop by the road worker supervisor, when signaled to stop by a traffic officer, when signaled to stop by a pedestrian on the hard shoulder, when signaled to stop by a driver who has broken down. So the main authority is given to the traffic officer only. Okay, you have to stop only when it is signaled by the traffic officer. Ford. This is why should you test your brakes after this hazard? This is a warning signal for Ford. Ford is if there is a stream of water or there is a flood on the road or there is a stream of water which can damage your brakes. So after coming out from this hazardous roads, you should test your brakes because your brakes might get wet. Okay, this is a mandatory order uh, for the pedestrians and the cyclist. So this is a mandatory order for the route, and this route is only for the pedestrians and cyclists. If this boundary is red and this is not of blue color, then we can say that no route for pedestrians and cyclists. But this is a mandatory. This is a open route only for, not only a route for pedestrians and cyclists. This is no only is written. Okay. Yeah. When may you enter a box junction? You may enter the box junction when you are about to turn right, but your right route is obstructed by any means, or your exit is clear. So you can enter this box junction. Why is it a good idea to plan your journey to avoid busy times? It can make you more easier, your journey can be more easier and less stressful if you plan it in a good way. Okay. Mm. Yeah. You are carrying a child under 3 years old in your car. Which restraint is suitable for a child of his age? Obviously, a child need a child seat. You're, you are going through a long tunnel. What will warn you of congestion or the incident ahead? Yeah, in the long tunnel, there might be some warnings or there are symbols before starting the long tunnel, and inside the long tunnel also, you might get some warning message signs. Might be some hazardous signs, some warning signs, because you cannot see the road lines. What is written on the road? So you have to be very watchful what the signs are. So there might be variable signs after every few miles. So you have to be very cautious, and those are visible in nature, so you should see them properly. So okay, let's meet on the next test.